I think worrying about money is perfectly normal. To this day, I still worry about my money. Even though my bills are paid, my fridge is stocked, I always have that little worry in the back of my head about money. But I think it really becomes a problem when all you think about is money. The little things you buy start to stress you out. You compare yourself to others making more money than you. The list goes on. You'll tell yourself, once I make more money, it'll go away. Trust me, I did the same thing, and that is not the case. That's why I'm making this video, to share my personal take on how to stop worrying about money so much. Money equals survival, so it's natural we stress about it, but we live in a world now where we don't just worry about surviving, we worry about status, image, expectations. I think a lot of that stems from social media, and a lot of us aren't even struggling, but we all still feel like we're behind. And I feel that's the trap: comparing yourself, chasing someone else's lifestyle, or thinking you're a failure just because you don't hit a certain number or a certain status. Tracking my spending is one of the couple ways that I've tried to get a hold of my concerns about money. I don't do it obsessively, but my main goal is to know what comes in, what goes out, knowing where everything goes. I feel awareness gives control, and then with that control, reduces stress. Really defining what enough, and that would be different between me, you, and everyone. What do you need to feel comfortable? What do you need to feel safe in your life? My version of rich isn't yachts and mansions. While that would be nice, the ultimate things I strive for are freedom, peace, and options. Um, One of the big ones, letting go of image. I stopped caring about keeping up with other people. Um, Social media is really notorious for this. I don't need to impress anyone with what I wear, what I drive, what I eat. I do everything for me, pretty much. I wear what I want to wear. I don't go crazy expensive on clothing. I'm currently paying off my car, and I plan on driving it till the wheels fall off. And eating, I try to stick to a somewhat healthy diet, but I'm not opposed to a cheat meal or a piece of cake now and then. So pretty much, like, the ultimate explanation of that is don't try to impress anyone, especially any aspect of your life. And if you're living with other people, I feel your wallet will always feel empty, especially when you compare to them. So try to stay away from that. And then, earning on the side, like a side gig, even if it was small at first, it helps you. It helps remind you that you have different options, and it at least helps me remind myself that I have additional options. Whether that be side hustles or creative projects, kind of like this YouTube channel that I'm working on. It really gave me purpose and confidence. The third and final topic I wanted to cover is the truth about money stress. I feel most people aren't lazy or dumb with money. They're just overwhelmed and underinformed. You don't need to be a financial expert. You just need to understand your money, how much money you bring in, and how to make it work for your life and your future. Especially as you get older, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need to start building that nest egg for retirement. And ultimately, the more aligned your lifestyle is with your goals, the less pressure you'll feel to keep up with others, because you're going to be so concerned about managing your own life, managing your own goals, using the money that you bring in to achieve those goals. Whether it be, most of us, financial freedom, uh, whatever age you determine would work for you best. So, closing thoughts. Quick video today. I still have money worries, and I probably always will to some degree. Um, I think it's normal to have some sort of worries about money, not taking it extremely. And on the flip side, if you're not worried about money at all, especially as you're younger, I think especially the young generation nowadays, they're so, it's just a different mindset. It's a lot of, like, in the moment, like, oh, let's live in the moment. Or they look at the current market or the current prices of items, and they're like, oh, well, I'll never afford a house, I'll never have a family, I'll never own a car, I'll never pay off my college debt. like YOLO. Like, we only live once. Let's just spend everything. Let's splurge. And I feel while it's good to have fun in life, because you only live once, you never know. Like, it could be cut short or at whatever point. It's always nice to have some sort of fun, but always keep in mind, I have to save. I have to plan for the future. But ultimately, I don't let it control me the way I used to let money control me. And I made this video because neither should you. Start small, whether it just be small achievements. Saving $100 a month, slowly paying off your debt, your credit card, whatever the case may be. Start doing your research on money. If you're not making a lot of money and you want to make more, try to learn a skill, try to upskill yourself. I'd say ultimately just don't be afraid to learn. Build habits, and at the end of the day, be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You're on a solo mission here, so don't beat yourself up. You're gonna be on this journey for a while, so be kind to yourself. And financial peace isn't just about your bank account; it's about your mindset. So definitely keep that in mind. So if this video helped shift your perspective even a little, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What's something that used to stress you out about money, and how did you deal with it? Feel free to drop that in the comment as well. And if you're into honest, relatable takes on money and life, feel free to hit like and subscribe. I appreciate you for watching. See you in the next one.